there. Well, it's a new month. Thank you for joining us. Pretty much, first start this day with going through the book of Matthew, through anti rights, Matthew for everyone in the Bible. It's also a new month. It's Black History Month, and so the charity stream we're starting now is the Bail Project. I know I've done them before, but I think they're a great one to work with on the charity list. As you don't know, the incarceration rate is stupid high, especially really high with BIPOC people of color, especially, um, yeah, Black individuals, African Americans. And a lot of that is deep history in that, and I'll dig deep into that if you ever want to get and ask me. But yes, you guys don't know, I am white, and so yes, I do have white privilege. So the question might be asking like, why are you doing this? I'm utilizing my privilege and doing everything I can. And there's other ways to help. Let me know. I'm always in the state of listening. So yeah, so now we're going to get into reading, my friends. Look over.
All right, and Justin, my friend, can you look over and right now and see how things look after the couple changes? That's true. That's true. Yeah, and that's only because the screen right now is white. I'm just wondering, what do you think? Do you think I should make that a different color? Should I add a light border to it?
Me?
So do you think like a different border text, or do you think like a different color font text would be best? Okay. Gray or yellow? You think more of a gray?
Do I know what color? What color? Green.
Do you think I should make that bigger? So yeah, thank you for being with me, friends, as we're just quickly touching up some things on my stream. And it's best to just do it live stream, so my friend can see and tell me live on how to make things a little better.
Okay.
So I need to make it bigger. Okay. How about, is that better? We'll keep making, because I obviously don't want a QR code. I want to make it as small a profile as I can. Alright, I'll just keep lifting up a bit. How about that? So it's... Yeah.
I like it. Yeet.
So like on Twitch, where people can scroll down and then scan it there. That's a good point. So we'll just mute that right now because I don't want to frustrate people trying to scan it. Alright, do you think... Interesting. Okay, there we go. So I had the test. Oh, there's text, and so it's not... let's do it right there. Over more of a... Here, I'll just minimize that right now. So, we put outline, and so we put like more of a color over it. Let's do that. Black there, and then we'll do white text. Yeah. And for right now, I'll just put that in the middle since... And also, I'll just delete the part where it says, or scan the QR code, because I have nowhere for that for people right now. Oh, I mean, back arrow on the wrong one. Yeah, I have the... Yeah, I forward it to this link from my website, but it takes like a day or two. And so I just need to time it. And to where like the moment that the next month happens, it transitions a lot more smoothly. Not just, we'll just, through time, I'll just get that stuff down. So yeah, that seems better, right? Mm-hmm. Chatting mode. Oh, I see. So that's if there's constant information coming in. Let's see. Select font. Writing style. Okay, so let's just make it bigger. Oh, that's way too big. We'll do right that. Yeah, it's just going to be a little ugly right now while I'm reading. Because if I just go... That's just what I want to accept while reading. At this time until we can figure out a better solution. Alright. Right, so we read... Okay. We read The Rich Young Man yesterday, right? What do you think?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so now we'll do the first and the last. So we do 2 parts right for reading. So we'll do first and the last, and you always want to see how long they are. And the workers in the vineyard. Cool? Yesterday they're pretty short, but today they're a little bit medium. So what part were we doing now?
Bible.
Right. Matthew 19:23-30. The first and the last. Jesus said to his disciples, I'm telling you the truth. It's very hard for a rich person to get into the kingdom of heaven. Let me say it again. It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter God's kingdom. The disciples were completely flabbergasted when they heard that. So who then can be saved? They asked. Jesus looked around at them. Humanly speaking, he replied, it's impossible, but everything's possible with God. Then Peter spoke up. Look here, he said. We left everything behind and followed you. What can we expect? I'm telling you the truth, Jesus replied. In God's great new world, when the Son of Man sits on his glorious throne, all of you who have followed me will sit on 12 thrones, yes you, and rule over the 12 tribes of Israel. And anyone who's left houses, or brothers, or sisters, or father, or mother, or children, or estates, because of my name, will get back 100 times over, and will inherit the life of that new age. But many at the front will find themselves at the back, and the back ones at the front. I'll wait for you, my friend. Once, as a boy, I watched a large party of hunters on horseback chasing a fox over open country. Even if you disapprove of fox hunting, as many do, it was a fine sight on the cold winter day. Down the hillside, so did you hear you saw what was happening? The people were fox hunting on horseback. That's really interesting. I've never heard of that.
Never heard of it either.
Down the hillside they came, and in the front were the leaders, in red hunting uniform, on splendid horses. They were blowing horns, close behind the hounds, looking like what they were, the local gentry, landowners, the rich and well-known. Behind them were other fine riders on good quality horses, wearing black and black hunting clothes. Behind them again, less orderly, on various types and sizes of horse, and without any real uniform except their ordinary country clothes, came a raggle-taggle group of riders, enjoying themselves, but not such a fine sight. But then, with typical cunning, the fox they were all pursuing hid in a thicket, and doubled back up the next field so that suddenly he appeared near the top of the hill and it had come from in the first place. One of the riders near the back of the pack spotted it and blew a horn, and the whole company of riders had to turn round and go back the way they come. That was the sight I remember. Leading the way, this time, were the raggle-taggle group of riders on whichever old horse they had managed to find. In the middle were the riders in brown and black, and right at the back, having got to the bottom of the long hill, only to find they must turn around and go back, the red-coated brigade. Looking decidedly out of sorts and embarrassed at bringing up the rear. Something they weren't used to doing, either in hunting or in society. Those at the back, said Jesus, will find themselves at the front, and those at the front will find themselves at the back. There will be astonishment, embarrassment, delight, and dismay. God is going to stand everything on its head. Okay. And I'll wait, my friend. Man, these for everyone. Translation, Justin? So N.T. Wright, he's like a cool theologian who he's a New Testament scholar. So he has made his own translation, and that is it's really good. It's trying to be close to the Greek, but then also trying to make it so it's readable. And then he just has a really good commentary. It's just delightful to read. I'm right now learning about fox hunting. Do you know fox hunting? What a thing. but then he's from England, more Scotland to be precise. And so like that's different culture experience is really cool to read about. Some really good. I want to check out that guy's art a little more, but I don't think I should bring on the main stream because I feel like that will look like. Is it 2 posters? Huh? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't been there for a while. We'll be a lot closer. So yeah. I'm excited to get a burrito. But I'm always excited for a burrito. Me too.
More substantial.
That's true. I was going to suggest we go to the sushi place, but with our stomachs. Is that, since I suggested that, that's where you really want to go? I was thinking more we could actually go to the sushi train one so we could get more sushi. So I know how much you obviously are dancing for joy, and so that answers how excited that suggestion is to you. Yeah. Love you. Oh. Awesome. This guy has awesome reviews. Awesome. All right. All right. So, want to quickly recap what I've already read so we know where we're at?
Yes.
What do you remember?
The people on it.
Yep. What do you remember what we read before in the Bible? The verses? Yep. So, pretty much Jesus is saying that it's really hard for a rich person to enter the kingdom of heaven.
Oh yeah.
And saying that it's actually impossible for unhumanly, like without God, it's impossible. But then he's also saying the first will be last and the last will be first. And then here is a story of these people who are fox hunting and how pretty much how the rich people found themselves in the back because the fox eluded them. So now we're at this part of the commentary. Are you ready, my friend?
Yep.
Okay. Those at the back, said Jesus, will find themselves at the front, and those at the front will find themselves at the back. There will be astonishment, embarrassment, delight, and dismay. God is going to stand everything on its head, and the long human hunt for truth, wisdom, justice, and salvation. The divine fox has doubled back, and is reappearing where we least expected him. This time, the nobodies are in the lead, and the great and good are in the rear. That is Jesus' verdict on the sorry episode of the rich young man, which the disciples then discussed with him. We should notice how amazed they were to be told that rich people would have difficulty getting into God's kingdom. They had taken it for granted that if God had made his kingdom so that Israel, in particular, could inherit it, those who were rich and famous in Israel would certainly be guaranteed a place. In our world, television and magazines can make people celebrities on very slender grounds. People often regard rock stars, fashion icons, movie actors, and sports heroes with an awe they used to reserve for royalty, or even for God. The results are plain to see. When such people turn out to have very ordinary human lives and emotions which can't take the strain that fame produces. In Jesus' world, many regarded God's promises of blessing in the Old Testament as meaning that those who seem to have their greatest blessings in the present, in other words, the rich, titled, and landed, must be God's favorites. It came as a great shock to be told otherwise. They were among the people at the front, who would probably end up at the back. Some people have suggested that the saying about the camel going through the eye of a needle is actually a reference to a gate in Jerusalem that was called the Needle Eye. A camel will need to unload all it was carrying on its back to get through. Other people have pointed out that a word very similar to camel meant a sort of rope. Maybe he was talking of threading a sailor's rope through a seamstress needle, but both of these suggestions miss the point. As we have seen in this chapter and the previous one, Jesus often exaggerates hugely to make his point. It's like saying, you couldn't get a Rolls Royce into a matchbox. The point is not that you might achieve it if you tried very hard, or that there was a particular type of small garage called a matchbox. The point is precisely that it's unthinkable. That's the moment when all human calculations and possibilities stop, and God's new possibilities start. What is impossible in human terms, Jesus' followers are discovered to their amazement, is possible to God. Jesus is then offering a vision of God's whole new world, in which everything will be upside down and inside out. He uses pictures we have become accustomed to in the gospel story. The Son of Man sitting on his glorious throne takes us to chapter 7 of the prophetic book of Daniel, where God's kingdom will be established at last with the overthrow of evil and the vindication of God's people. And those who have given up everything to follow Jesus will find themselves not only rescued from eternal death, but actually ruling with Jesus himself in the new world. He speaks of the 12, and of their 12 thrones. It is probably that the 12 themselves, though he meant this literally, they were soon to find that one of their number would turn traitor, and that the central throne in the whole picture was not the normal kind, but consisted of 2 planks of wood and 4 nails. The fate that was waiting for Jesus and Jerusalem would underline, in the starkest way possible, that God's new world comes through the complete reversal of all normal ideas of kingship and earthly greatness. All right, next part. Yep. Matthew chapter 20, 1 through 16. The workers in the vineyard. As you see, Jesus continued, the kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning to hire workers for his vineyard. He agreed with the workers to give them £1 a day and sent them off to his vineyard. He went out again in the middle of the morning and saw some others standing in the marketplace with nothing to do. You too can go to the vineyard, he said, and I'll give you what's right. So off they went. He went out again about midday, and in the middle of the afternoon, and did the same. Then, with only an hour of the day left, he went out, and found other people standing there. Why are you standing here all day with nothing to do? He asked them. Because no one has hired us, they replied. Well, he said, you too can go into the vineyard. When evening came, the vineyard owner said to his servant, call the workers and give them their pay. Start with the last and go on to the first. So the ones who had... We're still doing Bible part right here. Mm-hmm. So the ones who had worked for 1 hour came, and each of them received £1. And when the first ones came, they thought they would get something more, but they too each received £1. When they had been given it, they grumbled against the landowner. "This lot who came in last," they said, "have only worked for 1 hour, and they've been put on the level with us. And we did all the hard work, all day and in the heat as well." "My friend," he said to one of them, "I'm not doing you any wrong. You agreed with me on 1 pound, didn't you? Take it, it's yours, and be on your way. I want to give this fellow who came at the end the same as you. Or are you suggesting that I'm not allowed to do what I like with my own money? Or are you giving me the evil eye because I'm good? So those at the back will be at the front, and the front ones at the back." Now, one of the great inventions of modern Western society is the trade union. For far too long, those with money, land, and privilege shamelessly exploited those who had none. When, after a long struggle, workers with no power, except their own labor, managed to stand together and force the issue with the rich and strong, it was a great day for freedom and justice. But over the course of the 20th century, things changed. Exploitation and injustice often continued, and the unions often did a fine job in checking or reversing it. But other issues came into the picture and made life more complicated, more morally ambiguous. In many Western countries now, the role of the unions has become quite different from what their founders. The role of the unions has become quite different from what their founders envisioned. In some cases, this has been for the better, and others, in my judgment, for the worse. One of the ways in which some unions have changed from their original purpose is that they have often set workers against one another. They have insisted on different pay for different jobs, even if the employers had some other ideas. Some unions would have been horrified at the story of Jesus told about this employer and the workers who labored, some for the whole day, others for parts, and others again for only the last hour. Indeed, we are not surprised when, in the story, the workers themselves grumbled. Where is the sense of fairness, of justice, in paying the last workers the same as the first? It's important to realize that Jesus doesn't intend the story to serve as a comment on the social justice of his day. How likely such a friend, like touching the leather, and that is like driving me insane. Thank you. It's important to realize that Jesus doesn't intend the story to serve as a comment on the social justice of his day. How likely such an incident is to have happened, we can only guess. But most people who have studied that world think it is very unlikely. Jesus is accepting, for the purpose of the story, the social and economic power of the landowner in order to say something about God. What he would say to rich landowners themselves, then and now, may be guessed from chapter 19. But what is he saying about God? Why is he saying it here? To answer this, we need to look a bit more closely at the last group of workers, the ones who were hired when only 1 hour of the day was left. It is curious, we may suppose, that they hadn't been spotted before. Had they not been in the marketplace earlier? The vineyard owner questions them, "Why haven't you been working?" Their answer is revealing. Nobody has hired us. Nobody has given us a job. Nobody, in other words, wanted them. They were perhaps the sort of people everybody tried not to hire. But the landowner hired them, and paid them the same as the people who had been slaving away all day in the heat of the sun. As in so many of Jesus' stories, the landowner is obviously standing for God, and the workers for Israel, who are the different categories of workers meant to represent. Jesus probably intends the parable as a warning to the disciples themselves about their own attitudes. When he said at the end of the previous chapter that those at the front would end up at the back and vice versa, it may have seemed that those at the front was referring to the rich and powerful, and that those at the back meant the disciples themselves. However, that saying was part of the answer to Peter, after a somewhat self-centered question in 19:27. We left everything and followed you. So what is our reward? It's possible that, already in chapter 19, Jesus is intending the riddling saying about first and last, the front and the back, to be a warning to the disciples themselves. Don't think that, because you've been close to me so far, you are now the favorite few for all time. That, I believe, is the main thrust of the story in chapter 20. It goes only too well when we read it like this, with the rest of the chapter, which is a warning to disciples about the danger they are in, supposing that because Jesus is bringing in the kingdom of heaven, they are going to become rich and famous in their own time. That's not the sort of thing Jesus warns them that God's kingdom is about. They may have set out with Jesus from the very beginning, but others may well come in much later and end up getting paid just the same. The regular daily wage. I have used pounds here to translate denarius, which was the regular daily wage for a manual labor. God's grace, in short, is not the sort of thing you can bargain with or try to store up. Oh, that's good. God's grace, in short, is not the sort of thing you can bargain with or try to store up. It isn't the sort of thing that one person can have a lot of and someone else only a little. The point of the story is that what people get from having served God and His kingdom is not actually a wage at all. It's not strictly a reward for work done. God doesn't make contracts with us as if we could bargain or negotiate for a better deal. He makes covenants in which He promises everything and asks of us everything in return. When He keeps His promises, He is not rewarding us for effort, but doing what comes naturally to His overflowing, generous nature. There is always a danger that we get cross with God over this. People who work in church circles can easily assume that they are the special ones, God's inner circle. In reality, God is out in the marketplace, looking for the people everybody else tried to ignore, welcoming them on the same terms, surprising them and everybody else with His generous grace. The earliest church clearly need to learn that lesson. Is there anywhere in today's church that doesn't need to be reminded of it as well? Ooh! Yeah, into your right. Tell it as it is. Alright, what was said, my friend, before we start?
Okay. Talking about international forest.
Yeah. Good. And the same in what?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Good. But also, think about it. When we look toward Jesus, we're going into the kingdom of heaven,
Yeah, you're right.
where, where God is the king of the kingdom of heaven, right? And so, no matter what, we don't get no special place because, let's say I've been a Christian since I was 14, and I'm 31 now. So I've been a Christian for 16 years. And let's say, you only been a Christian, let's say, 2 years.
Yeah. Good night.
And I can't be like just strutting around, I'm better than Charlie. I've been a Christian for 16 years. And he even goes extra level. The people who are overlooked by others. Do you ever feel hated or overlooked by other people? So yeah, so people like you, people like me, Jesus goes looking for the people that the world overlooks. He sees you as special and as loved. And so then he pays you the same amount as yeah, as even the person who has everything. Jesus cares about the people that the world overlooks. You know what that means? The world overlooks?
You got
Yeah, so So
About
yeah, yeah, the people that the world won't give won't hang out with. You know how there's people who don't ever want to hang out with you because they don't like you? Yeah. Yeah, that happened before, yeah. And Jesus wants to hang out with those people and wants to hang out with you. Yeah. Yeah, we can start now.
it's weird because when I turned on the Mario, I must have clicked something or auto did this, and auto let me go to press continue. Like it didn't have to press it 2 times. Is that good? If I take my jack though, it's cold in the garage. Why would I take it off? You know?
A silly goose.
I look like Harry Potter kind of.
Oh, I actually clicked the Outer Worlds. I meant to click Biomutant. Now's a good time to test, see if it has the same stutter.
Is something on?
It was stuttering a bit earlier. Houston, we have a problem.
Okay, kid. I'm gonna fight him wherever he is.
Yeah.
Okay, kid.
Yes, friend?
You ready for this?
Sure.
Let's go, boy!
We're to roll.
Okay, Magnify Tails.
Oh, Justin? Well, I changed it to 60 frames. Should check it out. Yeah. Well, it seems like...
And when yes,
Oh, I remember we did that driver thing, because I haven't done anything since then. Actually, I should go to my first.
When's got range again? Good. I'm winning just by range. Good. I'm winning just by range. And I actually dodged.
No stutter in that fight. Yep, I'll take it. I'll go... Loots. Now go back to Biomutant. Save. I'm doing Supernova, so I can only save in my ship. I feel like my monitor is still doing something funny. It's kind of like, you know, I have it set to like 1440p. Like I feel like games first try, like objects still first try in full screen to be in lower res. Like anything full screen. I wonder if it should be running at the native resolution as the screen. Maybe the capture card is being buggy. Yeah.
Good. I'm doing great.
And you, oh man, I got that initial thud in the splash screen. What do you say?
I'm guessing you're playing.
Obviously, you're playing a Pokemon game. Are you playing the new one, the Arceus one? How is it? How's it? Breath of the Wild, I mean, Arceus. Do Pokemon actually have, like, hidden weakness locations like Monster Hunter?
How? Welcome to Biomutant.
Everyone.
What's up?
Like, better than... I'm better at this now.
So is it like action
This
fighting?
for me, it's a one-hander.
Now,
There. If you got it, you got it one-hander. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Now let's just beat this game today. Be done. Be done with it. Be done, I say!
Good. Void and fire.
Oh.
Look at all that.
That's a lot of fire. Well, fire and flames.
this is Guppy Grotto.
And Dragon Force is now playing in my brain. The Goopu Grot. Oh, gosh, these names in this game.
Rifle.
You see the title of my stream? It's like the name, like just that alone is not too far off. Just how they name things in this game. Oh, goo.
And I mean,
Oh.
we didn't get. I wonder I'm gonna get out of the next one.
Down here, you can feel protected and trapped at the same time.
Good. Good.
Yeah, Charlie?
You know what you like? Have you gotten all of the like Like, have you gotten all of the like,
The secret.
yeah.
No, I haven't.
I think I have more than you. I have 4. How much do you have?
I'm at 7 out of 8.
Oh, so you're better than me. Well, no. Just you have more.
I'm just better focused on missions than you, that's all.
Yeah, I'm more focused on you and weapons, right?
Yeah, let's say that.
This here is the village of Rock.
Rockle. Hey, that's funny. You can stop. Okay. If you go to the one I was just in, there's another one-hander.
Oh.
So if you still fight us, so you know, okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
This is where it is, okay?
I'm gonna get electrocuted. Actually, I haven't lost one of those in a long time.
Good.
I can't see. It's like that ray trace. These are ray tracing. Actually, it's just
So you know, okay?
Yes, friend?
The place where I got the one hand is located over here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
In this circle.
Mm.
If you ever want to get it, it's in the heat zone. One of the heat zones, at least.
There we go. I'll just do that. Oh, interesting. Okay, now I could I could better see it. Oop. Oh my gosh. I need to go to the restroom. No, clear this out.
Probably took longer to build than they did to fall apart. Dusty place. Probably took longer to build.
Nothing you can do to stop the night.
Died from terror.
Well,
Wanna know where the terror is? Hmm? Oh, gee. What the heck?
Hey, friend, I'm back.
Isn't that kind of dumb?
Get out heavy waste. That's a good find.
Because OMG. Ah. Oh, I know. Dude, look. Dude, look. OMG.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that a lot?
Uh-huh.
Guess I'm gonna have to do the clock.
Home.
Go.
Okay, Kiri. I think I can make it from here. You think I can? Yeah, do you think I can make it from here?
I say just go around, so try to get over from over
There's
there.
not a way around.
An area
Probably best to hop onto that thing.
that brought
Next time just aim for that and then hop over. Let's go, keep going around. There you go.
Yes. Is it? Yeah. Right. Legendary. For damage.
the tightrope.
That's hard to come by.
More light means fewer places to hide.
The night's your chance to be sneaky.
Oh, that's so much
Mr. Narrator.
Wow, that's my favorite thing that it says. Nothing that has me. Thank you. Very active.
To be able to use.
I got legendary tree.
They call this the mountain path. Look for salt in these parts.
Found this guy. Found SOL.
Well, I may have just killed myself, thinking I could summon my water beast here. Yep, I'm drowned.
We're doing very
Well, this place, you can't summon it. Ugh. Rhythm is making logical sense.
Don't relax. Everyone else around here won't.
Here we go. Just fast travel. Just fast travel. Just do it, man. This is definitely a one and done game category. Alright, use your fish. Now they're going to show us a secret underlevel area.
That seems to be enough. He's
I don't even want to listen to you talk anymore. Alright, let's go up to the bad tortoise.
It's just another proof of the evolutionary change caused by toxinol's contamination.
The beast.
Being undersurface,
Jerry, I know the
merc
beast
pup has
is.
been left alone to munch on the roof
That's
down there undisturbed.
If I can do a
This means
range
the
again.
northwest route has suffered more damage. He's sure there's enough time to confront the merc puff, but he worries if the world has enough years left to last his
This thing
lifetime,
has
even if
your
you stop
head.
the world eaters.
Let's go. Use neural movements to control, to boost wrist shift, to dodge, to charge attack, right click, to launch rockets. Oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Charlie.
They made for him the lines by which he reached. Is there often a reward?
Alright, let's go, Mark Buff.
The affordable fact.
Oh. Rolling, 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 rolling.
I go back to beast Jerry.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. This is a pretty easy fight.
Look at missiles.
Oop, got me.
Like that has missiles. Torpedoes.
What are you saying?
Does that have torpedoes?
Yeah.
Can I use them?
Oh, of course.
If it's kind of a vehicle, yes.
It does. It's kind of like.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit. What?
There's more to your story.
During daylight.
The bunny.
It's an interesting looking creature.
You just looking at me like, what the heck are you doing near
Give me
me?
time that.
You said it's gonna be easy, huh?
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Hooray!
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Always rolling, rolling. Energy's full. Snowballs. Sure, we'll use this.
This is not the time nor the place to end.
Man, he is just. Can't use those. I could at least use these. Favorites. Oh, it's already there.
Why did I miss that?
Let's go through the small ones first.
You
Depending
understand,
on my
right?
feelings. reason why he's doing that.
Good. Look what I just got. When you're ready.
Like, it doesn't really matter.
Good. Look at that damage. Here.
What?
Okay.
Yes?
Oh no.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to hide. Nope. Hide behind building to stop that attack.
Run, try to be scared.
Thought he was gonna send a wave.
I finished. I finished good. You what?
The field shot.
There you go. Alright, just always go left. All scales always move left.
I mean right.
What next?
What? It deals? Let's go.
Corner of the world is called Alien, the G-A-B-Y flick all of its own. The light you see a plastic.
Killed him. It keeps healing.
Oh, not these, not these.
I know.
Well, don't you water blast me. Don't be an ugly form of blast toast. Actually, more of a war turtle. Oh gosh. Hell that. She's quite easy once you figure out his gimmick. Nope.
That's why that thing.
Oh gosh. Ah! Oh, that was easy.
Not the first time.
Yeah, once you figure out his stick and do the dodges, he's not too hardish. Alright, is that game? Or are you gonna put some sort of fifth evil
was
leader?
the last of them. You've sealed the fate of the tribe and the tree. It's time for the end game. You have your destiny. Follow it all the way back to
Sounds
Outerdate.
like a
He never
movie.
told anyone about what's next, but he's sure it involves you. Just continue to stay true to yourself and respect others whatever happens.
Yeah.
You've become their pride, the guiding light of the tribe.
Just get you to stay true to yourself.
It's time to return to the tree one last time.
Just funny, true to yourself ethics, which just doesn't work out. I mean, if everyone does live that way, then it becomes battle of whoever has the most passion, money, and army.
Okay, add a date.
No, it's
Could be
I mean-
easy to get lost
Yeah.
down here.
just snake oil promises that keep being repeated.
Out of Date says the signs of the end of the world are everywhere. It seems nature is preparing to take
Yeah.
revenge. The day of reckoning is coming, and you are invited. He can feel you're approaching the end date.
Alright, let's go. Be done with this game.
If you haven't decided whom of all like-minded,
All it is about
light-hearted
you.
beings you've met have
Everybody-
earned a seat on the
everybody's
Ark
wrong.
yet, it's time to do that now. Then grasp your last chance to make sure Lupa Lupin stopped for good. The tree settled its score, but it left yours half done. He says you need to see Lupa Lupin eye to eye one
Oh, I
last
guess I fight the Lupin one more time. Then fight the Puff and eat the
He's happy to
Choo-Choos.
help.
Doom?
Time to go.
Says you'll meet again.
Oh, will we now? Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
my favorite type of rarity.
Let me quickly go to...
Is it something that I want?
I'm good. I'll quickly run the whiz, make sure it has anything else, so I don't have a feeling in my chest that I didn't fully complete the main story.
Feels like something's about to happen today.
Your theory? That's from the radar. I'm more like games where you do absolutely nothing, and nothing feels right.
You never figure out to you.
Ah.
Alright. After this. Cuckoo. Where is he? What? Alright, try quest. Where is he? What? Oh, he's right there? What? Thanks for just traveling really fast on me.
Okay, fast way traveling on here.
But you can live at your own speed.
Yeah, that global lighting, my land is just traveling is pretty right now.
All was sad to see a ruined shopperia like that.
You stumbled on the watchout. You should be able to find Nova up there next to the cloud somewhere.
Completely unturned in the right order.
Horsey. Oh. I'll pop that from here. Here you are.
Toxanol built motor juice stations like that one all over the place. The fumes filled the sky.
That's kind of forcing your own voice
Hi.
to go.
Just hold on tight.
Damn, I love you that much. Oh, what? Pig attacking me.
How? You get all that chugger here.
Collapse.
Your destiny waits on the path you take to avoid.
Alright, Wiz. Anyone give me some narrative? Good job, you defeat the thing. I could have told you back there, but I made you run all the way over here.
Wiz knows it's the same old, but he likes to.
That's it! On my Atlanta. Alright. That's it. That is it. Let's go through the final jazz. Might as well let Genshin Impact be downloading while I do this final space. I decided to get back into it. At least get to the in-game stuff. Be done with the main story and just walk away. It's also a game that can be played around the Charlesters. I have read your terms. Run now. There we go. It's downloading.
It's gonna be like one of those classic things where I get in the game and like, I don't remember anything.
Oh, it's actually not in the tree. Joke's on me. Probably best. Darn it!
I knew that was the case.
Alright. Come here, sea biscuits!
Don't let it wander.
Ahoy! Away! Once I get my Breath of the Wild game back, then I'll probably, after Genshin, I'll play that with the ray trace. You know, so I would like to actually hold on to my physical copy before I play it on the emulator ROM world. I don't. Oh, alright. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go, Lupin. Let's do this.
It's feeling for real.
I think so. Oh, you get to finish him.
The Sifu is seeking revenge too. He hasn't forgotten what Lupa Lupin did, but that the world seems to survive. He hopes you agree, even if there's no room for predators in the world. But he knows this is your fight. You should handle it. Lupa Lupin's own fear was his shackles, not the roots of the tree. It just changed him.
Sorry, cutscenes, I kinda missed half what you said.
You have a chance to stand back and let the tribe handle it.
Oh, you know what? This is the last fight, so I'm gonna unleash all the consumables!
How do you know if it's the last fight?
You know what? Inventory, consumables. Also equip all the million modules that I have.
Ready to step into the fray. Are the odds about to change in your favor?
Your eyes. Nice
I mean,
movement.
what? The odds I've always been in my favor. This guy's a pushover. Please don't tell me that I'm having a hard time when I'm not.
I got
I am having a hard time. Well, then tell me I'm having a hard time. And thusly, I am living the hard times.
Out there.
Oh. Oh, that just
If a
happened.
friend dies, something inside you dies. You can save the Sifu by making yourself a target. You're
I take all the drugs. Fine, I'll punch you. Right.
Shockwaves spread when the world crumbles. This is not a prophecy, me telling you about the future. It's you shaping it.
Gosh.
Here's a vulgar display of power.
Can it just fit on like on the side of the bed where it's like where the windows like that side like on the edge, so it's there. It could also be used as something for you to put things. Let me show you what I think would be best. That's right. No. I mean, you don't really need this. You could just let this fill into the empty spots for when you do have. Here you go. Here, I'll just carry it. Why is this thing higher than Why is this higher? No, I think it's supposed to go inside, I bet. Oh wait, there is. I see what happens. Oh, I got it. Oh. Could recycle this. Here we go. Just dump that real fast. Oh. This can be in here. I don't know why that's out. Oh, okay. Then we could just do that. Good use of space. Make sure to take it out before you run it, obviously. Where is this? Oh, okay. Look at you getting a fancy Keurig. You fancy person. Alright, there we go. Goes all the way in. Holly dolly da. There. Gets all the pieces, right? Do you like this to be taped shut? Okay, then let's go get some tape. If there's any box tape. You can look there, I'll look over here. Yeah?
Want me something?
Sure.
Just look at you. Ta-da.
Nice.
And look at, and I still got that lemon.
I have tape right here, Mom.
Well, that.
Look,
Oh, yeah. I mean, you might, because I'm going to ask that you put this back. And you could put it where you're searching. That's fine. Let's use this to shank it. I'll just take back. Hold that so I don't have to. Here, you could, like, where you're searching, you could go ahead and you could throw in the recycling. So I'm going to put this back in the room. Oh, welcome.
you're escaping the rain if you've got to be out. Muscles like steel.
XS. I mean, getting yourself. I think it's a full. Is that full bed? The twin bed. So if you ever just want to get yourself a frame, because pretty much any frame will be better than that frame. That frame always has the potential to break down, because the nuts are like they're worn out. The bolts are worn out. We're very thankful it was given to us for you, but yep, it comes with the price of being free. So.
Flop, but good.
What's up, Char?
So, this might be the toughest guy yet. So that's everywhere.
Already beat him. He's a little tough. Alright, let's beat this game.
Oh, you have so much fire. Yeah, rifle? Yeah, I'd be a lot easier.
Oh, come on. Here we go. Inventory. Oh, it's so you have to put things in the hotbar to use it instead of just going, oh, might as well. We'll be done with this game, so. That's also what I did, Charlie, to make my. I'll use all my side powers. Might as well just unlock it. Mid-battle, you know, don't mind me. I'm good. Alright, and then let's go to items, and then let's film a bunch of.
What do you think I should use for this guy? Do you know?
There he is.
What do you think I should use when I do this? These?
Well, I can't. These are called friends or game.
Careful about them. Moving is awful. Landing is worse.
The more he does, the stronger he becomes.
Oh, what? Really?
No. No. The more he does, the stronger he becomes.
Is that true?
It's time you remember who the real enemy is and stop playing the game his way.
Might as well. It's the last fight, so might as well film like I have a bunch of other.
This is how it ends. The Predator and the world itself suffering. But at least it's a sign they're both still alive.
So, what we have here is a clear matter of life and death, and only you can make a difference.
That was unexpected, but welcomed. The big bad Predator left for dead. I wouldn't have wanted to miss this for the world.
I think the thing we're really missing here is someone with a heart and soul. The only thing we've got left are those who've lost their minds.
Heart and soul, life and death are one thread. The same line viewed from different sides. It's just that my side is so much better.
Well, anyone in their right mind can see you're lost. But you're right about the thread. Unfortunately, it's been very dark and has run throughout, taken friends, parents, and now yet another life.
We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. There's no peace without forgiveness. It's no better time than now to accept a helping hand.
Got so many dark points from that choice. There we go.
Do you wonder what turn life might have taken if you'd done things different? A left when you went right? A yes when you said no? You've walked the thin line between survival and disaster and haven't lost your balance yet. It's because of you the Tree of Life and the world has been given a second chance. You carried the light in a world full of dark and made a difference in a place that needed change. You allied with the Myriad tribe and acted on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. However, light and dark does simply represent the polarities of life. One can't exist without the other. This isn't the end. Just being surrounded by nature as it heals itself will rejuvenate us. Nature will teach us how to survive. So, trust your conscience to show you the way, and everything else will follow.
Follow thy conscience. I guess since I picked mostly light objects, I guess I go light. That's the one they're not giving me. Okay, cool. Whatever. Follow the white dragon. Bane.
As foretold, you were destined to split the chains of this world. But you're not alone. You filled the Ark, and those that shared your perspective and gained your trust will accompany you on your journey. Is there a world out there that's better suited for those imbalanced in their light nature than this one? Whether or not, we'll leave your story on record, so those who come after will know you followed your light nature and saved the world. So, when all is said and done, it turned out to be an unusual ending after all. What could be better than ending the story the right way? Ending it your way, a beginning of something new.
Chris, really?
Yeah, seems so. Yep. Cutscene. Hold spacebar. Good job, Pete's, for making this game.
Whoa! Yeah.
Oh, tons of people go into making things these days.
There's like a billion.
Yep. Like just said, in the realm of hundreds of thousands. And you can play volume music. Select New Game Plus when you to play again. You'll keep all your gear and character progression throughout the footage of your life. You'll skip the initial parts of the game. You can know Alan with the end 65 before returning on the world. Then try making other choices. Oh gosh, I don't want to do a new play. No, get me out of here.
You can delete it now.
That's true.
Okay,
Alright.
here's still Genshin Impact. Because I never played it yet.
Alright, I'll just
Have a new game plus just right there.
But I beat the game. High five.
But even before me.
Alright, let me just switch everything to say that I'm on Genshin's, and then I will. So I can make sure there is initial download that I have to do. Genshin. Very small.
Five months.
Yep, that's why I was big.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Just
Let me put this over here.
Oh, I remember when you playing this before you're 7. It's not watching you.
Mm-hmm.
But you like had the DLC or something. Yeah. You don't log in.
Oh yeah. Create an account. We hit register now. I'll let you use pretty much. I'll create it, and the email that you use for Microsoft stuff we'll use for this. So can you get up?
You need to check.
Mm-hmm. Once we get everything sorted, Charlie, we need to take a break.
I need to go for the tutorial, right?
Oh, wait, not the one.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna play some Genshin. Just beat Biomutant. I started it and never finished it. That's pretty much what brought me back. The kind of person I am. But also, it was fun. And it's also a game that Charlie can play. And so that makes it a lot easier to dedicate for the time that he and I hang out. Because he also is very interested in it.
Just like Zelda.
Yes, it looks a lot like Breath of the Wild to him, so. Hello? Oh, he's playing the new Pokemon game. Right. Let's download the resources.
Is that it then?
to remember my login information.
The login in. What?
Nothing, Charlie, my friend. He was just sharing my password.
So that's interesting. Is there controller support?
I don't know. I mean, you could try.
Second.
That's like a very, very nice music soundtrack. Wow, you.
This is right. This is. Did he walk it back? Go for it, right? No, it's still going.
Like, I log in through Facebook? Don't remember what I did. Let's see. Make a new account. We'll see.
Whoa. Nope. Chocolate.
No, because it will go through the initial cut screen for you. And you have to make choices. So it's best just to turn off maybe the monitor and then just wait until we do a break of reading.
Will this mess anything up?
No,
Won't this mess anything up?
Okay.
Alright, so I will be Jason and Justin. I will be doing some reading. Just if you need me to hop into a different channel, just let me know. Part of my time with him and streaming. What's up, Charlie? Did he finish your chicken sandwich? So you know the answer to that, don't you? We'll see. The cup he had to drink. It's this long. But it needs to be objective based. What objective based thing would you like to do for the break? Of just you and I? I mean, sure, I mean... You sure? Because 24 cars can grow for a while. Well, if you look at this... But if that's what you want to do... Okay. 24 cars. Guess we're playing Uno.
Yeah, you got one. That's fine. Alright, so who won last game? My mom did? Alright, who do you want to deal?
You think that's the
That means you shuffle.
there's that
One person deals, one person shuffles. So if you want to deal,
yeah.
I'm on one. Really no.
Background flag.
So we're doing 24 card Uno. We're going to shuffle.
Oh, look at that road.
You gotta deal. If you have 27 each. We said 27.
That's 24.
Huh?
That's 24.
Oh, did you? Okay, yep, 24 each then.
How come it's a double? Right? Like, let's get
You
off.
said 24.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I did it through Facebook. I'm not too far. I'm actually not far at all.
Look fast. Eight.
I don't know. You're the one counting. You got the card if you want to.
Got 15.
Okay. Four 25. I think 25.
Stop dealing. 6, 9, 8.
Let me see. So organize my cards.
Boy. What is it? Ooh.
So you pick the color and then I'll draw 4.
Okay. Then draw 2.
1 second though.
Just wait.
Draw 2 are stacked, so definitely not a period. That's have to draw 2. Really funny in all these cards, and 24 cards, and you can get 1 draw 2. But I also still need draw 4 because you weren't patient enough for me to draw yet. Ew. Okay. Just trying to. But I get to a different channel. You guys both try and sound really quickly.
Like finish surprise after you do.
You probably have a wild +4. Alright. Reverse. It's still my turn. I'll decide I haven't organized. Reverse, still my turn.
Okay.
Listen. You know if you could put the ray tracing stuff on Genshin?
Next time I walk on and going blue.
I'm good. Alright, so when you say blue?
Yeah. Blue. Yeah. Got you.
I have answers for that. So go ahead and after you draw 2 with the draw 2, so we're at draw 4.
Yeah.
Change names.
Okay then.
Alright, so you're at let's draw 4, right?
Yep. got two.
So did you
Yep, I got two. And four.
draw 4?
Yeah.
So it's on yellow.
Fish down another.
Alright, I skip you.
Okay.
And place 7. Your turn. What's your turn?
Definitely for you.
I almost, in like putting the name of the game, I almost put Gotcha Impact, not Genshin Impact. That's what they call it, right? A gotcha game?
They fries on you. That's it.
Alright. 5. Yeah.
Not today. Drop one. Wow.
What color? As you said?
Yep. Yep. Bad. Bad one. On you. Bad 0.
So you drew?
Yep.
Okay.
What are you doing? Not for food.
Skip you.
Why? Just kidding.
Just the 1.
Yep.
You? Seven.
See that?
And 7.
Rescue you.
7, 1. Nine.
Dog now.
Red.
Yeah, buddy. And blue.
1.
Give you.
Yep.
Whoop.
Oh. Give me the intermedia. I'm obviously going to click that link. Oh, my thing's losing connection. Why are you? That was weird. I'm posted a link for me to click, guys. I should click it.
Damn.
There? Okay. Yeah, they're still there. There we go. I just made a mention how someone posted a link for me to click, and I was like, I should click it on my stream.
But it's not.
Oh, how like Lucky Box in Minecraft is such a popular. That's how links are, right? Your turn, by the way, turn. Oh. Oh.
Whoop. Oh, no. Yeah. Darling.
All right, are you ready? Draw 2, Uno. Oh yeah. Out. Let's see how to draw 2.
Second.
Yeah. So you're supposed to draw 6. Draw the 6.
Yeah.
I already won. You're right. That's it for the break. Good break.
Now, go away. You go away. Done.
You know what you gotta do before. How are you gonna spend some chicken? You only have like the most tiniest fight left. Well, this is our last moments because we'll be dipping in 51 minutes. 41 minutes. Okay. Oh. Alright. Now, I'm going to play the Gandalf and go, I don't remember any of this at all. Oh. I guess I could showcase my characters now? That's a thing. Sure. Yeah, let's do the classic, just explore and click the things. Oh, look, news. Alternative outfit distribution details.
What's up?
So I guess China has modest rules, and so they made modest clothing for the characters in Genshin Impact, and they're yet mandatory in China, and they're just like, well, the rest of people can just have them just for kicks and giggles. Full survey is available at this time. All right.
The say is that you fell here from another world? You even go on to the next world. You're some unknown god?
Journey out of here.
I created.
I'm skipped.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl.
There's an evil pearl.
But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
So while we used to travel from world to world,
Oh my crowned heir?
here.
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
He has lots.
No, that's not
Universe
myself.
and founded paradise, for I, Bishop.
To find out. When I woke, I was all alone until I met you 2 months ago.
And the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
looks like that one.
We should head off.
The fish tech lab girl.
Mm.
What is this?
Let's click all the things to get all the things. It's a... So many new characters. So many trials. Tapping his elemental skills. Summon a soul study. Feeling damn strong.
Rise! Crumble! Rise! I will have order! Quake!
Is that?
Order guide you! Rise!
I feel illusion.
Crumble! Quake! Solidified! This is order!
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
No rest for the wicked.
You could feel the elements of the world. Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power. Never get a hold of powers as easily as you.
Access denied.
Yeah? Be serious. We're about to reach Moscow, the city of freedom. That is the city of winds because they worship the god of animals. So perhaps if you got power from the god of animal, you can stay. The bard, let's move then. The elements in this world responded to your prayers and
Really, it's very delightful.
For Rex Lapis. Born of
Oh no! Wah! Meant to claim, not try, the trial again.
Leave! Get me out of here.
Unless I win the Gatcha luck, I don't want to do nothing with that character.
Well, this game does shower you with a lot of the resources to get characters, which is pretty nice. Obviously, I lost a lot of...
Ooh!
Yeah, pretty much.
Body
Wow.
What?
Rain outlines your fate. Ring cut.
Pretty hell, aren't you got from the schedule?
I'm a water swordy person. Pretty smart.
Body and mind. Let me weave you a verse.
I remember when I started playing, I just didn't focus on getting the special new characters. I just focused on the bait, on the kind of
Witness the power of the
the
one.
generic characters, trying to get duples of that. That's actually the guy I'm playing right now for the trial. Yeah, that's what, I have the, well, I won't say Moana, I forget her name. She's kind of a water girl who just puts like a water extra damage level on them. Even though she's high tier, she could like goes really well with any group pretty much.
Okay, I learned the ability.
Nice. Enjoy the exploring, my friend. That's how they gotcha. To be able to play Zelda. Now I try... Ooh! Female! Big... But in the aid! There's like the... Oh, the other guy has a bigger sword. There's a female big sword person. Is there a block button? I don't remember. Or do I have to dodge? Oh, I see, so that's the counter.
Haven't won yet. Back off! Power that ended Haishan!
Sapphire. Yeah. Oh, what's that? So, how do you live? These earphones. The feeling about it.
Oh, that's funny. I can see between characters.
I was like, why is this one looks cool? It feels like a little harder than the other person's because
That is dangerous. You put it away for now.
actually purpose to me so you can double up with someone else. That's funny. So this is something you might like, Charlie. This game does have multiplayer. So later on, you could be able to do multiplayer.
With you.
And
Even though the multiplayer is good just for doing like little domain runs like this.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, well, the game. What happens, Charlie, is you can run together, but it's pretty much like either you teleport to my world where only I can get the loot, or I teleport to your world where only you can get the loot. So it's only like really good to join up when I would rather just when we join up we focus on like these instances where we both get loot.
Okay.
Deal with it. We've all been handling business, but we've already become the very best of friends. So to sum it up, you're traveling. Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from here. I'll escort you there. Uh-oh.
Inadmissible evidence!
Okay.
I trust you two just yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say overnight. I give you my apologies. Something against the...
Time for your arraignment! Boom boom!
Suspicious travelers. What are you doing in Mondstadt?
Barbara's here.
You're
Leave the
offering it
healing
from
to
a
me.
sister during
I will
a
not disappoint you.
Another Barbara.
Family?
Take it. Nice. A challenge.
A self-portrait by challenge.
See if I can run with people who carry me.
You need to finish doing first. Oh, you'll stand in a bit.
Wait, I can change characters?
That is so much since I walked away.
Do your swords ever break?
No. Nothing else. You don't have durability issues like you do in...
In New World or something.
Stand!
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I,
Kill the
Official,
bird.
and the Princess
Easy.
Means already sends them to go down level? Oh, like clean. Oh, they have ascension rewards now.
An epic item. A legendary. Wait, does it make an explosion here? Yeah. It's gonna
Yeah,
make an explosion.
it's a firebow.
Bad, bro.
Close to the city recently.
Let me scratch.
My husband is after him.
Useful E ability. Okay. Alright, pick up all my ascension bonuses. That's a thing now.
What?
Yeah.
Do it. So I have to say, you surprised me a little with your thanks for the backup. How'd it feel? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so quick. Exactly. It's more but because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently. When the storms hit, we usually end up with at least a few injuries. So the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to so these annoying creatures. Exactly. That's
Okay, I get
a
it.
responsible knight must make sure to see to the safety.
Although Barbara knows that most, herself knows that hard work is the most ruthless magic of all.
Keep this close.
Ooh, I got.
Every time I see the word ascend in this game, it makes me think of, Claptrap. I ascend! Do you guys give me new stuff?
Ooh,
Can I
good.
equip it?
Can I craft in this game?
Kind of. You use resources to make your character strong.
Look at this kid. I have my inventory full.
Yes,
Sure.
why not?
Let's switch.
Your inventory is not full. You can have up to
Talking slow.
probably whole shift, or you're running out of stamina. There's a stamina system in this game.
Oh, it just said slow. Good stuff.
Pots.
The info guy. This log. Log out found. No. So that's a fireball right there.
Yep. She rocks them fire bows.
I feel
You
like
can
Riley
just
Jean will
check.
be upset. Hey, there's something strange over there. Oh no, it's rain. Oh no, it's raining. Get him. Go, go,
I can move. That's louder music. Oh, that music was sus.
Let's officially introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and free travelers, and finally, no more having to camp outdoors. But people don't look too cheery. Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror recently. But everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us. Jean? I've been Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Jean, Defender of Mont. With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious storm terror will be no match for
I
us.
think I'm almost done getting rid of all the flashy buttons and all the flashy things. Say, hey, look at me.
Useless to you, Paimon. Take you to a traditional Mondstadt city.
Feeling right now.
But what I even get? That's that's kind of a div, though. Okay. Inventory again.
Be a bustling street, but with so many storm terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen. The local club are near the city wall over there. They haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
Alright. If you can remember Jason for me, but there's an object on the bottom right that looks like a book with a question mark on top. I hit escape and tab and I can't find whatever the heck that warning is. That warning that look at me and I don't know how to select it.
Can I open inventory again?
Huh?
Oh, I did.
You can pull those up.
Look. I think she could. Look at this HP. It does have HP. Here. Look.
Yeah?
It does have HP.
Yeah, like it gives you a bonus HP.
Oh!
For your own
I don't equip it.
You have to go to that character and literally equip it on them.
Nope,
Wrong one. Escape. Hold tab. The bottom right one. Up, That one. There you go.
Is it automatically equipped now?
Yeah, you have to double click it.
Dodge equipped.
No, it's not. You go left. Oh, hit switch now on the bottom right. There you go.
Oh, what I want to give you is a wind glider.
A wind glider.
Outriders use them to ride the wind, and the people of Mondstadt love using them too. I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away. Oh, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh? That's because the wind is the heart and soul of Mondstadt. It's easy to use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
Okay, let's see.
Alright, what do I do? Outfits.
England. Walking. See, it's walk. Switch to walking.
Okay, well, I guess you forgot to switch the walking button.
You don't want to escape. You're trying to figure out what button does what. Escape. It's the setting wheel. That's on the very far left side, the setting wheel.
And then hit where it says key bindings.
You scroll down, it tells you what each button does.
Left. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm supposed to fight this? The dragon comes.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Good, this is done.
Nope. There's no like actual characters guns in this game, so you're okay, Charlie, to play it. Yep. You're doing magics.
Okay. Much done with this.
Listen, enjoy my world.
I did it. So easy.
To go up against the dragon. Are you
Oh,
an ally? Getting to introduce us?
Right. Before we can these two are travelers from afar.
It's been forever. I don't know.
Far. Is that all we know of them?
In short,
B. Welcome to Mondstadt. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. I understand the anguish of being separated from family. Or why you're looking for the animal god. But everyone has their secrets, right? Relax. I won't press you for more. And foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now.
I created another universe. In fact,
Fight to defend the city against a dragon just now was witnessed by no small number of citizens. The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very interested in meeting you, and formally invites you both to our headquarters.
Ooh. Okay, this is good.
the Favonius headquarters. Let's head in.
fate is called as such, for it cannot be
We know there are more level up cards.
Wait, I get level up cards too?
Huge. Agreed. Toby agreed to meet them here. There have been sightings of storm terror outside the city. Once we meet, we must... Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes. Dean.
That's such a level 5 I just got.
Once it was over, I brought them straight here. Amstat welcomes you, Windborn travelers. I'm Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. This is Lisa, our resident librarian. Ooh, are you sweeties here to help us out? You're both so adorable. Sadly, the timing is regrettable. Storm terror has caused quite a ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence. Simply put, the elemental sphere and ley lines are now akin to a yarn ball in the paws of a kitten. For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full-blown breakout. With this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help you than just putting up missing person posters. Simply ask that you oppose in Mondstadt, while we help you seek out your sister. We need a plan.
Of course we
directly at Mondstadt. We may have an opportunity to cut this problem off at the source. Lisa has revealed the sources of Storm Terror's power with her detection methods.
Right. Time for us to get off the path.
Is that so?
Minutes.
They're located in the object to help everyone
Alright,
understand.
Justin, love you guys. Peace.
The storm is rampant. Alright.
It says it automatically saves.
Yeah, it's on the back saver.
Divination is about precisely foretelling